And that's why they don't need to be in our churches.
Get them out of my country!
Oh my God! I feel like we were talking about the same people though. It was,
No, I
pastors who were
I needed another
abusing
beer.
their power.
That's what happened. That's
yeah, we definitely
literally,
did.
I need another beer. And you haven't sponsored me yet, Heineken, but get on board. You're about to.
Yeah.
Realistically, I mean, if they were giving me free Heineken and not buying it, their stock would take a hit. So probably not better.
yeah. Just look up. Yeah, open us up.
But man, the distribution's down really low in the story almost. I don't know what happened.
Let me see what I'm figuring out. Okay. What were we talking about? You want to talk about something?
I'm sure it won't take more than a minute before we relate this board to racism, and then we'll get to something after that.
That's true. That'll happen. Okay.
Oh, I did want to know how you felt about Black Lives Matter, the group versus the organization. Because that's an interesting question. Like, do you separate the two? Is it okay for people to be able to separate the two?
I feel like
and be like one or the other. One is not the same as the other.
I
know nuance is not allowed in America.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about societal level. Mm-hmm. I'm for whatever you voted for. But like, whatever you voted for, I agree you're right, and the other people are the devil. But we're just talking like on a personal, like a realistic level, with people that you actually care about.
I think
not when you virtue signal on your Facebook page. And everyone goes, oh really? You don't think it's okay that this black guy got killed? We knew that beforehand, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Stop making it about you.
Yeah.
That's what I hate when I see these Facebook posts about this. Like, guys, you're literally making these deaths about you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, with that.
There are exceptions to that.
Yeah. I would say we are definitely in a time period where everyone's making everything about them. Like, I'm not sure you remember this when 9/11 happened, and it was like, I remember where I was in 9/11. Shut the fuck. Why is this about you? Let it be about 9/11. And to me,
unless it's like I remember where I was when Osama got shot. And
where were you?
No, I just remember it was such a positive moment. We were in some Irish dive bar, and everyone kind of starts to get the notification to see the rock. No. It wasn't like that. That's why it was so cool. No, it was just complete silence for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You start taking you to the bar.
That bar.
And they just poured a whole bunch of shot glasses, like just little shots of Jameson, and everyone just really quietly toasted. Everyone was quiet for about 10 minutes. Nobody really talked about it, and everyone went back home with their day.
Yeah.
So because it's such a beautiful, respectful way, like we're not, fuck that. But it was like, cool, because we're in New York here, and most of the people here, especially in those old head bars, know someone.
Yeah, knew someone else.
It's like they're like finally paid back, justice. So I remember it for that reason, because I think goosebumps. So,
oh my god! Oh my god!
It's such a positive story. You know what I mean? Like it's such a
America. I'm proud to be an American.
Yeah, big flag.
How did that get there? What happened?
It just comes out from body.
Yeah.
And then every time you talk, we're going to superimpose a Confederate flag.
It's like why? I get the
I'm going to superimpose your head on the South will rise again thing. I'm going to put your face on the top of that picture.
Thumbs up. Why are you doing that? How'd you get this image? Yeah, that's a beautiful story. I think, for me, I would go, that's nice, but that wasn't in a 9/11 thing. That was when they got, which one was this one? Which brown guy was this?
Osama. I almost said Obama, too.
I know. Yeah. I was testing you. You failed.
I'm not perfect. Shut the fuck up. It's really close.
First
it's literally one letter. It's not like Knicks and Lakers. All right, remember that? That's a little different.
That lady got fired. Get the fuck out of here.
I really think that she made a mistake. Probably.
Yeah, no, she probably did.
Because nobody would actually say that unless she didn't want her job anymore.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Why didn't she just say what you just said? When you was like, I'm not perfect. Fuck you. Like, that's it. You're not perfect. Duh. Just say that.
You don't ever misspeak. Ever? You just speak perfect language.
I want you to get canceled just so you can do this, because they need to hear that. No, I think a lot of people.
I had some dude on a fucking thread that said something like I said, what did I say, retard or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but I made some comment where it was like what did they say for it was like a Native American phrase, but it was kind of degrading to Native Americans. And I did it on purpose to be like, I'm Native American, I can say that.
Yeah.
And then he made this whole point about this being this one thing.
Yeah.
And not. Okay, fine. Pick whatever word you want.
Yeah.
I gave like 6 or 7 different synonyms. I'm like, pick which one you think makes you the most comfortable,
Yeah.
and then we'll continue the conversation with me doing
Using
that.
that one.
Off the
Write that
reservation
down.
was the term that I used.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Back in the day, off the reservation meant you weren't where you were supposed to be, and it was like Native Americans need to be where they're supposed to be.
That's weird.
There is, you can, if you want to dig,
Yeah.
you can find it, but this is a common phrase that I
Yeah.
didn't mean, but it's okay. Miracle! You're gonna pass. We're not gonna get any letters from this. He said the N-word a couple times. You're gonna pass.
Yeah, it's.
In other words, that's why I can say all the LGB stuff, because I'm bi. I'm gonna pass.
We just need that voice as audible. Just
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
just in case someone says,
I'm gonna pass. Freak off.
yeah.
And then you gotta look at your chart and be like, okay, he's black, he can say those words. Not gay though, stay away from those words. But it needs to be like
Yeah, I see. My issue with that whole thing, and I think Dave Chappelle did a great job explaining it, is that I feel that what's supposed to degrade me is being okayed by white Americans rather than what black Americans have agreed to be like, oh yeah, no, that's offensive. In the sense, the Dave Chappelle joke that he makes, where he goes, how come he can say the N-word?
Yeah, I knew that when he started layering that up, I was like, I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Like, the minute he just said, I can say anything, well, hold on, Renee, and I was like,
Yeah.
and I was already laughing, I was like, I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
I knew it. I almost, the first time, before I saw it, I could have said it the exact same. I'm like, this is exactly how he's going to say this, because I was like, here it comes.
Yeah.
Here comes the home run.
And it's beautiful because I think a lot of us have thought that anyway. But who has come up with the idea that it's alright for me to say it and you can't say it? I go, if you want to say it, go ahead and say it. And if a black person decides to hit you, whatever. But at the same time, I would go, if I was to call you the F word, and if you hit me, that makes sense. It's obviously
you don't get. I don't think you get. I understand it.
Yeah.
I don't condone violence for words.
Of course.
The best thing I ever saw, I was in some Denny's like 4 a.m, and these 3 black dudes were in the Denny's, and they're being loud, but everyone's having fun. Everyone's 4 a.m, everyone's drunk.
Yeah.
So the waitress makes a mistake, like, you made a mistake, and everyone's laughing. You can see it's
Yeah,
all a good
yeah.
time. So this old white lady just gets up and goes, you dirty blah blah blah, and he looks at her, stands up, laughs in her face, and then sits back, and I was like. And my buddy's like pulling me. No.
Yeah.
That was so powerful.
Yeah.
And when he smoked a cigarette, I told him, dude, what? He's like, dude, the bitch don't own me.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you the satisfaction of putting me. No, you're worthless.
Yes. Because it doesn't. I can't say
ups again for like that story.
Proud to be American.
You want to hear it? All I gotta do is say Indianapolis Colts.
What the hell?
My God. They moved.
I'm getting goosebumps now.
They left my city in the middle of the night. All I have to do is say Indianapolis Colts. I just immediately get angry.
That's so
It's
hilarious.
literally like a trigger word.
That's so funny.
every horrible word, sensitive. No, the Indianapolis Colts. We're gonna take them. Yeah, kill all of them.
Yeah, because I do get it, and I think that's on a level of intellect for some people. I think some people just can't handle
No, I get it. I understand it.
Yeah.
So I understand.
But I do agree that, there still shouldn't be any hitting, because, use your words, man.
Like I always said that if I ever wrote a joke where it was necessary, then of course you'd hear it first to make sure it was as good as I thought it was. And a bunch of comments, I want to make sure that this better be such a positive message and such an interesting point that I get a pass for that joke.
Yes, yeah.
But I don't feel the need to, like, I fit in any less because I can't use a word either.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's it. Like it's not, doesn't dictate my comfort at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like so I don't look at it like validation, because I get it. You get to use a word.
Yeah. I feel that
It's got enough attached to it that I can get why it makes people